What's up, guys? I'm back. So in the last video, we did the task management system, the leads OS, the automations for the tasks, and the interfaces here to track all your tasks and be able to delegate super quickly, and also setting up your leads pipeline to close more deals. And in this video, what I want to create with you is your content OS to create content at lightning speeds and keep everything super organized in here. So let's get after it, and I'll get you the download link below this video. So content, boom, OS. So we started building this on the initial call. And here are the initial columns I have for you. So I recommend posting these or like having all of your content in one place. So you have a nice content calendar, which I'll also add here, and you can see everything at a glance. So I'm going to take this out. And I love the grouping function on the first view in data. So we can see where we're at with everything. And I just hit content upload. I want to switch that to status. Boom. And here, scheduled, posted. I also want to add overdue to status. So let me make this, boom, here. And X overdue. And we'll set up a new automation for this as well. Overdue. Perfect. Move that up to the top. Boom. And I'll show you how to get data or content in here as well. So we want to create an automation for content when it is overdue so we can see it at a glance. So here I can add a trigger when record meets conditions. Boom. Content OS, due date. Do we not have a due date in there yet? Okay, let me go back. Boom. Let's do date. Boom. Calendar. Boom. Due date. Perfect. Let's move that over here. And let's say content title is like client celebration post for Matt Brockman or something like that. And then celebrating. Let me see if I can do this. I just started using dictation on my laptop. Let's see if we can do that. That would be really cool. Celebrating a client for closing a 10K PIF deal through his new client getting school community. Boom. I've been using incorrectly, but I've been using this a lot more for AI dictation on here. So didn't get everything correctly. PIF deal. Celebrating a client, a 7-figure CEO client for closing a client getting school community. Cool. We have some copy in there and maybe celebrate. Boom. And we'll put this one on Facebook personal profile. And this is, we can schedule it for a specific due date. Let's say we want to post it tomorrow. I'll be responsible. And then we can put in created by, boom, man, created by, perfect. And we want to sort this by due date. Cool. And I think the most recent first is great. And now we got our first one scheduled in here. And this should just be YouTube content. So that's good. And then we can duplicate this and make this just phone. Facebook profile. Something that we're missing here is the picture. Boom. So attachments. Boom. And camera. Boom. Picture. Sweet. And let me put that right here. That's good. And I can add a picture to this if I want it. I can go to Browse Files, boom, and then go to my phone pictures or whatever I want to go to, Google Drive or whatever in here. And let's say I want to add the picture of me and my girlfriend. Boom. And if I'm not using Loom and don't have Mexican internet, then it will upload a lot faster. Sweet. Upload file. Cool. Go, 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 go. And yeah, there we go. So if I want to use that picture with that, and I can open this up, boom, see everything there. Awesome. So now we have a section for Facebook profile, and then YouTube. You can put whatever you want in here. So in here, we would use this as the thumbnail up here. Boom. Just so we can synchronize everything together. And then let's say keywords, long form text. Boom. Boom. And there's some cool things I want to do here if my computer's not slow. Let's do keywords. There's some automations here with AI where you can take the transcript from the video. So let's put that in here too. Boom. And receipt. Transcript. Boom. And let's move due date over here. And let's say, boom. And title. Let's go here. Boom. Title. Which you could just make the content title the title, but we'll make this the title of that. Let's put that in here, right here. Cool. And let's put, boom, URL, raw link, boom, and check URL. Check finished link. Sweet. And let's do this raw video link. Boom, video link. Finished video link. Cool. And then let's add in YouTube description. Right. YouTube description. And make this like that. Cool. And then let me show you an example. I can just do this. Let me pull from a Loom video. And then I can go in here and grab description too. So let's see. And let's group this by status. Perfect. And how to close 10x more deals by using this one simple system. Boom. We might put the description underneath here, but let me put the raw video over here. Boom, 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 boom. And the due date over here. That'd be good. Let's put this over here. Put this into creation phase. Put the raw video there. And take this as the title. Perfect. And make this the due date of when we're posting it or when it's going out. And I want to do some cool AI stuff with you. I'm going to go up here and grab the transcript. Okay, copy that. I was swearing in this video. And let's put the transcript in here. Boom. So that captured the whole transcript, and I probably want to move this over here and move this over here. And keywords. I could turn this into an AI component. So keywords, generate AI values, generate automatically. Boom. Well, we'll just use it as a button right now. You are a social media expert with 10 years of experience. Based on the transcription, give me the 5 best keywords for this YouTube video. Insert data, title. We'll do it on that. Title. And then, boom, let's grab that. Sometimes it gets a little wonky. Transcription, boom. Transcription. YouTube video to maximize clicks, views on the platform. Cool. And then we can generate the preview. You can change the number of things. Cool. And then you can optimize the AI right there for whatever you want that to be. So save. That will automatically create keywords. Boom. So that's pretty cool. And we can ask it to give it in format where we can just copy and paste it into YouTube. Give it to me in a format where I can just copy and paste it into the YouTube description. Boom, perfect. And then I can regenerate it. Maybe it did it right, maybe it didn't, but there you go. Who's responsible for this? Tags we can take out for right now. We have the finished video. We can have it create a description as well. Boom, inside of here. And maybe we want to turn that off, turn that on. Create a description for this YouTube video based on the transcript to maximize views on the YouTube video. There's just version 1, insert transcript, boom, from there, and then title. And here, title, boom. Transcript. Boom. Save. Cool. And then we can hit generate, and that will create that. And if we want to put copy in, I'm going to move this to the end. Cool. And then I'm going to take, let's say this is just the thumbnail. Boom, right there for the YouTube video. Boom. And let's put that bad boy in there. Here we go, browse. And go into downloads, documents, cool. And we can put that bad boy in there, desktop. There we go. Cool. So now we got that set up on the data side of things for YouTube and Facebook profile. I'm going to do some more things there. That's how you can do it. And then we have all content, boom, right here. You can see what's upcoming, what platform it's on, all of that. And let me just turn all these things on so we have all of them. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. And let's go here and duplicate this one and call this, boom, rename Instagram, and filter this by condition. Upload location is Instagram. Boom. And here we go. Content title, copy, picture is going to be huge, so I'll move that up there. I'll move the due date there. Status, just put these in creation and who's responsible. And then we can rock out that Instagram content there. Let me make sure this is filtered by status, not status. Upload location is Facebook. Profile. Here we go. And let's duplicate this. Boom. And this should be, boom, email. Boom. And there we go. Email. Perfect. Email. Sweet. And then sort this by, let's see if we have it in there. So we don't. Upload location. And here, I'm just going to add email in here. Perfect. And here, upload location is email. All right, now let's get into some of the fun stuff. Boom. There we go. Copy, picture, all that stuff. Upload location. Let's move the status over here. And in creation. And now let's create the automation for overdue. Go back to that. Go to due date is is before today, and we update the record in there in the content OS. Boom. And there we go. And we want to make this status, boom, is overdue. Sweet. Rename X, overdue content. There we go. And we'll create the interface next. Overdue content. There we go. Sweet. Let's go to interfaces. Go in here and boom, add interface. Go in here, right, content OS. Sweet. Next, blank. go. And then we'll put the grid view in here. Boom. Make this Content OS. Sweet. And then copy from settings of all content. And then put it up here. Boom. Right. And come on, baby. Come on, use my emojis. There we go. Content OS. Boom, down. Perfect. And large. Sweet. And here we go. I want to put the upload location on this first board up here. And copy over here and due date right here, which is pretty cool. You can do this straight in this system. And then I also want to add a filter up at the top, boom, for the Content OS. So we can find whatever we want to find. So we can search by title, upload location, and status. Perfect. And then we can put in numbers. Boom, in here. And let's do Content OS. And let's go to this content. Upload location is YouTube scheduled. Boom. Here we go. YouTube scheduled. Total. Cool. I want to make that red. And then I want to duplicate this. Let's do Instagram. And what I need to put in here too is status is scheduled. So here, phone. Boo, 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 boo. And phone. Instagram scheduled. And Instagram, I kind of think more black. And then emails. Boom. Email scheduled. Cool. And there we go. Email scheduled. Let's make this blue. And let's move this to and Facebook profile scheduled. Cool. Move this to Facebook profile. Let's do that. And this one's email, that's good. This one's Instagram, that's good. And we just need to add the scheduled. Status is scheduled. And let's connect these things. Boom, here. Connect. Sweet. And then we can do this and just call this rename. Content OS. So, all right. Perfect. Content OS. And then what we want to do here is make sure that these we're able to open and make it super easy to edit. So, boom, do this, edit, and edit. edit, and edit, boom, and edit, and edit, and edit, editable. There we go, perfect. And created by, that's good. Let's move this up here. Good. And then we want a section for YouTube. So let's just do this. Pull this down and raw file. Let's put that there. Finished video, boom. And title of this video and the transcription. Let's put that at the bottom. And keywords, boom. We want to be able to edit this in here. Editable, cool. And put these in here too. So you can make a section for each piece of content. So it's really easy to find what you need to find. There we go. YouTube creation. Sweet. You want to be able to put the whole transcription in there. Due date scheduled. That looks good. Just do this. There we go. So responsible, created time, created by. Let's put that right there. Sweet. So that's pretty good for now, getting version 1 in there. Cool. There we go. Client celebration posts, that sort of stuff. What we have also is an automation in Slack for team members to post this. So what we can also do is set up an automation into tasks. Let me show you this. This is pretty freaking cool. So automation. So content isn't missed for posting. And let's go post content automation. Right. Post content automation. Turn that on. When record matches condition inside of the content OS and due date is today. Boom, today. Then a task is created. Perfect. In post here, upload location, boom. And then here, we'll remove that and add in, let's see, the title, boom. And the responsible party that will get the task is going to be a dynamic field of whoever is responsible. And we want to use their ID. And then they can also go to the record by clicking that. So now we're not missing things being posted. So when due date in content is today, then a task is created for your team member to post that piece of content with the direct link to that piece of content. So that's pretty cool. And what I also want to show you is how to move ideas to your content board so you can model those things. Give me 1 second. So if you want to load a bunch of content in here to model, what you can do is use the Airtable web clipper. And let's see, I've got mine right here. And what this will do, let's see if it automatically pulls the link. So I actually need to optimize that. But here's how it works. So my face will go away. Let's say I want to model some of Mason Church's content, and I can be on any platform for this. So, like school, email, Instagram, that sort of stuff. And let's say he crushed it with maybe I want to model something really simple like this, a belief shifting post. Then I can go to the Airtable web clipper, hit content, and there's an automation to automatically pull this link in, but I'm just going to manually do it right now. And let me see if I can add the picture here. Boom. Yeah. You can also add pictures of this stuff. Boom. And that will automatically add the picture there and your fear. Boom. Model content in picture. Boom. And I can add that record to my content OS. So usually it's just like an hour of researching other people's posts to model. And let's go to the content OS. It should be showing up here if it linked up. Boom. It's in my content OS. Boom, right there. So that's a great way to pull content in to start modeling. And in the status, we would just put this under like idea to model. So you can load up your board with a bunch of content there of different email ideas, different Instagram ideas, different Facebook ideas, all of that in one spot. So you have one central source of truth for all of your content. So let's just go up here to interfaces and let's add in let's duplicate this and add in a calendar view. This is pretty cool. So calendar, sweet. And then we can do colors of where it's being posted. So if I want to go in here and date settings, let me find this bad boy again. Sort is good. Everyone appearance. Color is selected view. And this will show us what platform this is going on all in one place. So now you got a content calendar as well that you can just see it. Scroll down, see it. Okay, we're posting here on Facebook and we're posting here on YouTube. And we probably want to optimize these colors. So it's pretty clear. Let me go down here to upload location. Boom. And do this. YouTube. Boom. YouTube. Red. Instagram. I'll make that black. Phone. And black. Here we go. Facebook profile. Face. Let's make this blue. Email. Email, I think white, kind of. I don't know if we have that color. Yeah, kind of a white. LinkedIn. We'll just make this business. Boom. And there we go. And community call. You can add any section in here that you want. Family. Boom. Here we go. And 90-minute workshop. Boom. And shaking hands. Sweet. And boom. There we go. So there we got V1 of content OS inside of here to pull content that you want to model in here, keep everything organized, see what you have scheduled for Facebook, see what you have scheduled for email, see what you have scheduled for Instagram, for YouTube, all in one spot. So when this is moved to scheduled, boom, and it has a date on it, we'll see the data changes there. So if I have a core KPI of always having at least 4 YouTube videos scheduled, then we can see it right up there automatically, all in one spot. So, all right, hope you liked the second video of the training and that was helpful for your content system. And one thing that I failed to mention is like, this is linked to everything. So if I'm changing the title, if I'm searching for a certain piece of content, I can click that. And if I'm just looking for Facebook profile content, I can do that and build here, which is pretty freaking cool. You got everything in one spot. So hope that was helpful, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.